I moved from a big city to a quiet coastal town for peace, but something strange happened. The quieter my life got, the louder my mind became. So now I walk and negotiate with it. I move for peace. Now I walk to negotiate with it. This is Overthinking Outdoors, and this is episode 1, I moved for peace. Saying that out loud already feels a little ironic, because technically, yes, I did move for peace. 2.5 years ago, I left a big city. The noise, the traffic, the schedules, the constant feeling that life was running slightly faster than I was. And I moved to a small coastal town. Trees, sea, quiet streets, slow mornings, peace. At least that was the plan. But here's the funny part. The city stayed in my head. It's like my brain didn't get the relocation memo. The environment changed, but the commentary inside my head, still very urban, still loud, still negotiating. Let's be honest though. Did you really move for peace? Yes. Also, no. Mostly yes. Slightly running away? Hey, I did not run away. I relocated with dignity. There's paperwork involved in relocating. That makes it legitimate. My husband and I both left our jobs in the city. Stable jobs, predictable income, the kind of life where you know exactly what the next 10 years will probably look like. And we moved somewhere smaller, slower, and, yes, less financially impressive. Sometimes I wonder if people think we had some kind of spiritual awakening. We didn't. Mostly we were just tired. Tired of the speed. Tired of always being the reliable one. Tired of being strong. Although, interestingly, I brought the strong one identity with me. That thing travels well. The first months here felt like a movie. Morning coffee, silence, birds, walking everywhere. I remember thinking, this is it. This is the life people are always talking about. And then real life slowly joined the conversation. Bills, work, family dynamics, a small town where people actually notice things. In the city, nobody asks what you did today. Here someone might casually say, "So, what did you do today?" And suddenly your entire day needs a storyline. Sometimes the honest answer is, I walked and argued with myself for 45 minutes. But that sounds less productive. Walking has become my thing, not in a sporty way, more like existential cardio. I walk because if I don't, my brain starts hosting a conference. Topics include, was this the right decision? Is my daughter happy here? Am I calmer or just slower? Did I actually find peace? Or just a quieter background for my overthinking? Important questions, very unproductive, but important. Sometimes I catch myself comparing the old life versus the new life. In the city, everything was busy. My calendar was full. My phone was always buzzing. People needed things, solutions, decisions, support. I was good at that role, the strong one, the dependable one, the one who figures things out. Here, some days nobody needs me to solve anything, and that sounds peaceful, right? But something strange happens when that role disappears. You start asking, if nobody needs me to be strong today, who exactly am I? That question is louder than traffic. And look, I know how this sounds. Objectively speaking, life is good. There's nature everywhere. My family is close. The sea is literally right there. People pay a lot of money for this kind of peace, but inner life doesn't operate like a spreadsheet. You can't just list the positives and delete the rest. Sometimes the feeling is simply unfinished. Not unhappy, just still figuring it out. Also, can we talk about something practical for a second? What are we having for dinner? Because while questioning identity and life direction, a part of my brain is still like, chicken, pasta, eggs? We should probably buy tomatoes. Existential thoughts are rarely convenient. They appear exactly when you're trying to plan dinner. Another funny thing about slowing down is this. When life gets quiet, your thoughts get louder. In the city, I was too busy to notice half the things I think about now. Now I notice everything. Every doubt, every question, every little internal debate, like this one. You should be grateful. I am grateful. Then why are you still questioning things? Because gratitude and confusion can exist at the same time. Turns out, they often do. I also realized something recently. Maybe I didn't move here to find peace. Maybe I moved here to remove the noise that was covering my thoughts, which, in hindsight, was a bold strategy. Because apparently I have a lot of thoughts. Some helpful, some dramatic, some completely unnecessary. Like the thought I had yesterday. What if I'm just bad at relaxing? Is that a skill? Do people practice it? Is there a class somewhere? Welcome to Relaxation Level 1. Please stop analyzing everything. I would fail that class immediately. But walking helps. Not because it gives answers. Mostly because it creates space. Space between thoughts. Space between expectations. Space between who I was and whoever I might be becoming. And that space is uncomfortable sometimes, but it's also honest. In the city, I always knew what role I was playing. Here the roles are less defined. Mother, daughter, wife, employee, walker, overthinker, occasional philosopher, part-time dinner planner. It's a strange combination, but it's real. Sometimes I ask myself a simple question. If I had stayed in the city, would I be happier? Probably not, but I would definitely be busier. And busyness is a very convincing illusion of purpose. Here purpose looks quieter, less impressive, but maybe more real. So this walk, and this channel, is not really about giving answers. It's about listening to the thoughts that show up when life slows down. Some days those thoughts are deep, some days they're ridiculous. Today, they're somewhere in the middle, which is probably the most honest place to be. Maybe peace isn't something you arrive at. Maybe it's something you negotiate with, daily, gently, patiently, like a long conversation with your own mind. Some days you win, some days the mind wins. Today I think we reached a temporary agreement. We didn't solve everything, but we walked. And honestly, that's enough for today. Also, I'm probably making pasta for dinner. Let's keep expectations realistic. If you've ever changed your life and still felt like the same complicated person inside, you're not alone. I'm still figuring it out too. One walk at a time. I moved for peace, now I walk to negotiate with it. See you on the next walk.